In a World is a podcast devoted to giving you the hottest takes in all things trailers and only trailers. Two lifelong friends put aside their differences and embark on an epic journey for one last job. Action, romance,
Colonel William, you're alive!
Disney remakes. You've yucked your last gorge. With so many trailers and not a second to lose, only one podcast stands alone to discuss them all. From the mind that brought you one semi-successful film review site and another that churned out over 50 job applications in the last year alone comes In a World.
Welcome to the Inner World podcast. My name is Jamie and my co-host is Will.
Hello, my name is Will.
And we're here to talk about trailers and only trailers.
That's an interesting concept, Jamie. Where did you come up with that?
I like trailers. My girlfriend doesn't like me talking about trailers to her because she's fed up of it. And that is the gist.
Well, I love listening to you talk, not just because you have a smooth, velvety voice passing over the airwaves, but also because you're very knowledgeable. I think you've had your many fingers in many film pies all throughout your life. So I think you've got the good kind of, your feet well and truly grounded, so I think you know what you're talking about. Whereas me, on the other hand, what do you think I bring to the table?
I mean, I think that's the end of the podcast. I was just here for the compliments. So
that's it.
I mean, it's not going to get better than that.
We've just skyrocketed, haven't we? You've got all you need out of this. 1 minute and 5 seconds in.
We've reached our peak. Screw sponsors, screw anything else. Just wanted the compliments. Makes me happy about my life, and we can move on.
Is it too early to discuss sponsors, or should we get to the premise first?
Look, I'm going straight for Squarespace. And any other one that you hear all the time.
We actually have to put a pause on the podcast because I have to put on my brand new MeUndies that just got delivered as we started this podcast. They came rolling in from stamps.com. Just all the boys. It's like a Christmas special in my house right now. All of your favorite podcast ads.
Man, you got them all written down.
Yeah, I did a lot of research before this.
That's too much research because I couldn't remember it.
I think it gets to a point in podcasts where, and we can cut this, where you listen to the ads so often and they're all the same ads that you just don't register them anymore. But you still listen.
But that's it, isn't it? Ads are just trailers. So we can't cut this.
Wow, now we can't cut
trailers.
This.
How's that for a twist?
Son of a bitch, you've done foisted me. You got me.
How's this for research, eh?
Oh my god. I really thought I could have like a candid moment with you, Jamie. I could have like a behind the scenes conversation. This is going straight to air. Everything I say is going to go straight to air.
Yeah, no editing here, straight full on reactions. That's what we're about here at Inner World Podcast.
Actually, I think this is a good point to bring up, that we are only going to discuss trailers.
Yes.
Let me rephrase that. I will walk if we discuss anything but trailers. And that includes the movies that we're watching the trailers of.
If you want to hear our discussions on the movies themselves, I write reviews on the side.
Yep.
But you don't have to. That involves reading, and not everyone does that.
No, that is recommended reading. You have to do that. You have to go and subscribe to the Chairport. Otherwise, you just won't understand the nuances of this podcast. This is a high-tier podcast, and you have to devote time and effort into getting the most out of it.
Will, I'll be honest with you, my number one fan on the Chairport is Grammarly.
Oh, no. Actually, I think you'll find it's there, not there.
It's, not it's.
Oh, God. Do you know what one gets me? Effect and effect.
I hate it. I always write it.
I can do a lot of spelling, good spelling, good things.
But you're not very good at English.
Effect and effect, yeah. I don't know why you said to me, "Hey, Will, do you want to be a part of an audio only format?" And I just decided, let me learn how to not trip over my own tongue, and I'll be right there.
A few tongue twisters.
Oh yeah,
that's how I warmed up for today. Yeah,
I just had a strepsil.
Yeah. So we both just have. This is the world of coronavirus, and we're just chatting about how we both have very sore, screwed up throats.
We've veered off away from trailers and into the nightmare that we live in. So let's go back onto trailers, because what we're talking about now is not trailers. And I said that's strike one. You get 3 strikes an episode.
An episode or the whole series?
No, I was going to say the whole series, but then I realized it'd be a lot more likely that we get to like 5 strikes in one episode. So I said 3 strikes an episode. That's manageable. Season 2, I'll drop it down to 2 strikes one episode, and then we'll see where we go.
All right. Let's get started. So in this episode today, we'll be watching the trailers with us, but obviously not at the same time because we can't have the trailers playing during the podcast. So we're going to cut away. Will's going to watch whatever trailer I have lined up for him and then come back for his live reactions.
Or, because since we can't play the audio of the trailers, is this a fun little a stretch across the internet where you say play and the viewers hit play, I hit play, and then as they're watching the trailer, they can also listen to my reactions? Because you've seen this trailer, correct?
I have to line them up. So
you've picked
and
things.
I can't help myself.
You've picked things that are obviously going to get some sort of reaction out of me. Because I think this is a good point to point out that I am very forgiving when it comes to film and television. Like, I enjoyed Gravity. That's probably
I enjoyed Gravity. The science doesn't make sense,
but for the sake of this podcast being interesting, I think you should say that you hated Gravity.
Oh, as much as I hate Avatar.
I also hated Avatar. So somewhere in between Avatar and Gravity, you have a decent taste in music. Music? Movies. Okay, so...
Yeah, all right. So, well, I mean, it reacts on it matters on whether the listener can find the right trailer, because there's just so many, but yes.
Why don't you... Well, in the description, we'll put the link to the correct trailer.
Another brilliant idea. That's exactly
what I'm go. I'm the ideas man, you're the leg man.
I'm just here to do all the research.
And supply everything that's going to give people information and entertainment and anything that's actually a decent... Just any kind of takeaways.
Yes.
Do you know what I am, Jamie? I'm that little tub of butter when you're in a hotel and you go down for the buffet in the morning. I'm that little tiny sachet of butter that you just want to shovel into your mouth. But you're that delicious loaf of bread, right? You're that freshly baked bread the bread needs to be there. Otherwise, you're just shoveling butter into your face, and that's not good for you. So you're the bread.
I was about to ask why are you getting butter in your hotel rooms, but I didn't realize you were talking about the buffet.
When you go down, I said buffet.
Yeah, but I was confused at the start.
Okay, well, that's it. With our powers combined, we can learn and laugh and think and pray.
Here's the first trailer. 7 minutes in. If you're listening in your car, pull over, because don't watch the trailer while you're driving. That's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. That's a dumb idea. I just realised. Yeah, you said it was a good idea, but people do shit while they listen to podcasts, don't they?
Quite a few demerit points, and we will not be paying any fines you receive from the police.
That's true. Okay, well, do you know what? I will make it... Well, it can still be interesting. Because I'll be commentating what I'm watching. And then when they get home, they'll be like, I wonder what that bloody buffoon was going on about. And then they can go and they'll click at the link and they'll watch it.
Yeah, exactly. They can just.
Or if you're at home and you're washing the dishes, take 5, watch the trailer for Gravity with me, and then go back to cleaning the scan pan. I think this is a good business model. This is a good business model.
This is good.
Let's see how this goes for a few episodes.
They're going to find a way around it.
Yeah,
sort out themselves. It's not our problem.
Exactly. You have to believe. You have to trust your audience. That's the number one thing that they didn't do. That was number one of Inception's biggest criticism. They didn't trust their audience. But we don't talk about movies here. We only talk about trailers. So that's strike 2.
All right.
Trailer 1.
And I've sent you the first one, Will. Project Power.
I've clicked on it.
From Netflix.
Starring Jamie Foxx. Description. What would you risk for 5 minutes of pure power? Okay, so Jamie, I've got my finger ready on the play button. Why don't you just count us in?
Before we start, let's go. What do you think this is going to be?
Oh, good idea. Okay, am I allowed to read the description? I won't.
No.
Project Power starring Jamie Foxx. I reckon Project Power, the project makes me think that it's Jamie Foxx is a fashionista kind of dreamer. How do you say that? Like he's ambitious young up and coming fashion designer, and he's gonna go in and he's gonna realize that it's not all drawing dresses and tying sashes. There's a lot of Meryl Streep, Devil Wears Prada going on, and there's some seriously dark things that happens.
So you think it's dark version of Devil Wears Prada?
I think that's a good way to put it. I think it's Jamie Foxx is playing Anne Hathaway's character. It's an all-male recreation of Devil Wears Prada by males for males.
It's against what's happening entirely in society at the moment.
They could not have timed this at a worse place in the current timeline for this movie to come out.
But they had to release
Yeah,
it
they
at some
had to.
point.
They had this. They had this
Alright,
sitting in their
alright.
pockets. There was burning a hole in their pocket, and they went, "You know what? It'd be rude not to. Let's get to it. Come on, count us in."
All right, you watch the trailer. All right, 3, 2, 1, enjoy.
Hey guys, congratulations for making it this far. Props to you. Proud of you. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of us. All of us as a collective. This is usually the spot. Well, this is supposed to be the spot where me and Jamie spoke about the trailer live as we watched it. We did that. We edited that. It didn't go so well. So I'm saving you the hassle of getting through about 3 minutes of dead air. And we're gonna warp straight to the bit where we talk about the trailers. If you're really curious, I feel like I'm going to make you even more curious than before by saying, "Nah, it's not good. You don't want to listen to." Okay, this is what we'll do. I'll edit that. I'll release that, and you can listen to what happened there, and then you can kind of just be like, "Well, I'm glad I wasted my time with that." So here we go. We're gonna block your ears and blow out through your nose because the warp process it can mess with people's minds. Here we go, guys. We're jumping back in. So that's finished. All right. So just quickly, that was a good trailer. Oh well, it's a good premise. Our business model of me talking shit while the trailer's going on, you're talking in my ear. I'm trying to listen to the trailer. We can't do that. That's not going to work. I say we leave this here. This is for the archaeologists of the podcast who want to come back to episode 1, see how it all began. This is the depths that we rose from. I just tried to commentate on a trailer that I watched for the first time, while Jamie also gave me comments on the trailer, and also tried to listen to Jamie Foxx give off, like, I don't know, action one-liners.
You're getting dosed Jamies in that situation.
There's a lot of Jamies in my ears right now, and I don't know what to do with them. We've got Jamie overload. Okay, so
Yeah,
Project Power. So I thought it was a Devil Wears Prada remake. It turns out it's actually Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and someone has brought out a new drug on the market, and the drug gives you superpowers for 5 minutes, and your power,
give you your own
superpower. It releases your potential.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Joseph Gordon-Levitt's is that he's invincible. There's another guy.
I think he's a police officer.
No, but I mean that's his power.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he's the good guy in this.
Yeah, but he kind of, I don't know, man. He looked a little bit shady. I think Jamie Foxx is definitely the good guy.
Yeah.
I reckon Jamie Foxx's power, I'm calling it now, it's time travel.
Time travel.
I reckon it's time travel. He goes back and instead of saving his wife or whoever died, because that was cliche line number one.
Not.
Cliche line number one, she goes, "Are you looking for something or someone?" And then it went to like Kanye West singing some song.
Maybe he can just see in the dark.
What?
Maybe that's his power.
Why can he see? Where would you get? I have evidence backing up mine. Where would you get seeing in the dark?
Where's the evidence?
Because I might be metagaming a bit. I might be looking into it, but I think there was that shot of like that girl getting thrown out the car, and I think maybe he wants to go back in time and stop that from happening. But he's actually going to go back in time and stop Joseph Gordon-Levitt from doing something shady.
But the way I got it from the trailer was that the power pill was originated from his daughter or whoever died.
Oh, okay. See that? Is
but
an
he does the line
interesting
of,
take.
Where'd you think it came from, or whatever the weird line is.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't hear that because I was too busy trying to translate a visual trailer into an audio only format.
Yeah, I think the word you're looking for is a reaction.
Yeah. Are we just doing a reaction podcast? All of a sudden, there's a sour taste in my mouth.
I don't know. Here's my thoughts on Project Power straight away.
Okay.
The name of it. What's the chances that someone from Netflix are all sitting in a room and they just went, "Look, we have a show where you take a pill. We have this project where you take a pill, you get powers. What are we calling it?" Scott in the corner of the room goes, "How about just Project Power?"
That sounds like a working title. I know what you're saying. It definitely sounds like it's a working title.
Then the leader of the meeting just goes, "Yeah, look, Scott, you got your bonus for the month."
No, the leader
You've
of
done
the leader of the meeting had a golf game to go to, and he went, "Yeah, right, Scott. Why don't you mock up Project Power just so we have something to put in the portfolio? You mock that up, and but we'll circle back around. We're not going to settle on Project Power, but like just so that we're doing something with our time. You mock up Project Power. You come back to me on say Wednesday." And then we'll have a look what it looks like. And then Scott just got like his 15-year-old nephew to do Project Power on After Effects. Gave it to his boss
We told it on PowerPoint,
on PowerPoint. Yeah,
like a PowerPoint presentation of why it should be
yeah.
called Project
I'm,
Power.
I'm actually PowerPoint and Project Power. I think
PowerPoint, yeah.
Project
You connecting the
PowerPoint.
dots here, man.
Project PowerPoint. It's actually a bit of a joke in between the executives. I need to stop.
Everyone just thinks it's going to be about these pills, but really it's going to be about the best PowerPoint presentation of all time.
Okay, so here's a question that I think that we should carry through all of our trailers. So
Yeah.
we both I think that it should be a movie about an all-male recast of Devil Wears Prada. That's a lot darker and a lot grittier.
Yeah.
You think it should be a movie about Jamie Foxx spruiking this very ethically grey pill that can make you
Pill.
super whatever. And the real movie is that Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are cops who are hunting down people that use this pill.
Yeah.
Which one of those three options do you
Is
think
the better movie?
is the better movie?
Look, it's against the times right now, but the Jamie Foxx Devil Wears Prada would have been one of those hit movies that everyone watches every now and
Yeah.
again if it came out, say, 20 years ago.
But I reckon, yeah, you're right. It's just timing. Yeah.
Overall, trailer-wise,
Okay.
what's your thoughts in terms of every trailer you've seen? Does it rank up there of high ones, or is it
This
a low
was
ball?
a very cliche trailer.
Yes.
It had the lines. It had the smash cuts away. It had the thing where it was like this August, and then there's explosions that come out, and then it goes like things are gonna get pilly.
Powerful.
Like, this doesn't make a thing. It doesn't make any sense. There were the cliche lines. I think they gave away the entire story.
Yeah,
Like the timeline of the movie was that there at the start, like there was things were normal, and then by the time we got to the end of the trailer, like things were hectic, and it was like, oh no, not everything is what it seems, is it? Oh, this doesn't make me want to watch the movie. This just makes me want to fill in the blanks. So the movie, I have opinions on whether I would see the movie or not. Unfortunately, I'm not going to say those opinions. But as a trailer, do you know what? I give that a 4.
A 4. Is that,
And
what's that?
I
What's that out of?
I haven't factored in the fact that I wasn't paying attention to the trailer. Out of 10, what do you mean? It's a 4 out of 10.
I thought you were going to do out of. It was a 4 out of 5, and that must have been amazing.
Actually, that's a good point. I was thinking out of 100 for some reason, but no, it was a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10 is pretty low.
Yeah, but I'm going off the trailer. Like there was nothing special about that trailer, and I wasn't paying attention, which is on me. But at the same time, like you should have. Out of the two Jamies that were in my ear, Jamie Andreas and Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, he was the clear favourite, and I just shied away from Jamie Foxx, and I went straight to the home ground. So
This episode 1 will compliments Jamie, and that's it.
By episode 4, I'm going to be quitting on the spot. Like every 15
I wonder
seconds.
if 1 week I can get 3 trailers that all star someone called Jamie, and then I'll just breathe it all in.
Wow, try to sneak that past
The
me.
trifecta. The trifecta.
I'll be on the lookout for
That's
that.
what I'm trying to get. The holy Jamity.
No,
what
no,
I
you're
thought.
cutting that. But I like your enthusiasm and I like your energy, so keep it up.
Look, I like the trailer just because of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Let's put that out there. He's a beautiful man.
He looked a bit like Gerard Butler in that scene where he took the pill.
Well, he's been out of acting for a while.
What was his last movie?
Well, he hasn't been in anything for about 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, he had 8 kids or some kids.
Wow. With how many
He
women?
was in I think just his wife, but yeah.
That's man, all that talent, and I'm not talking about acting talent. He's just put it to waste by getting married. That's coming
sure
off
he's-
real
I'm sure he's
homoerotic,
happy.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Real homoerotic. Okay, so this is probably a good time to ask, what do we do now?
Well, now we go on to the next trailer.
But we didn't. What do we achieve by watching that trailer and talking about it? What do people get out of that?
I mean, they get our reactions. They get. I mean, it's not. I mean, the trailer speaks for itself. In
Okay.
this term,
Do you know what? How about
You know?
this? I'll posit this. You might be listening now and nodding your head because you've got that finger poised over the stop button. But come on this journey with us. We're going to figure it out along the way. And when you get to like episode like 24 and we all of a sudden realize this is the service we can offer,
you'll be thankful you listened the rest of the time.
the payoff will be monumental. You'll be like, thank God I stuck around for those first 24 episodes where it was like watching a baby giraffe learn how to walk, throwing dust everywhere. Like I was trying to teach my newborn how to use the roller skates again for the first time. But we got there.
Every now and again, you see that video of that giraffe, and you just go, "What the hell?"
I reckon that's what I looked like when I first tried to learn how to walk.
What?
Anyway, we're getting off track here. So that's the first trailer. So the first trailer, Project Power Star and Jamie Foxx, I gave it a 4 out of 10. What did you give the trailer?
I'll give it a maybe. I liked it, but I mean, from an overall standpoint of giving me any intrigue later on, I would give it maybe a 5 out of 10. I'm maybe one above you.
I guess so. I agree with that. That's good.
Yeah.
Middle of the road. Good investment. Okay.
All right. Now I've sent you the next trailer.
Oh, hang on a second. Oh, hang on. What is that? Can you
What's that?
hear that? I think there's some feedback coming. Oh no, it's the new segment that's just come flying in through the window. New segment because it's a brand new episode. This is, and I'll get a jingle going, but for now, we're coming dangerously close to 30 minutes. This segment is called Inner Worlds in a Word, where I say one word and you have 3 guesses to guess what movie it best applies to.
Oh wow!
So,
in a world.
So,
in
for
a
example, I would say, Totem, and you would say
Inception.
Peter Pan.
Oh.
What? Because they
Totem.
like, dress up like Indians.
Well, no, wait.
Do you know what? Inception would have been a much better fit. I think do you know what, Jamie?
Yeah.
You're going to go far in this game. Okay, so.
Did you do that on purpose? Or was that...
Okay, so I'm going to do, and they're purposefully ambiguous, and I've got one in mind. Right. I don't know how I'm going to prove it. I swear on my life that I have one in mind. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
Judging on how well you do, I might offer you hints, but for now, this very first one, you have no hints.
I mean,
you have 3
I beat
guesses.
you. The first one, I beat you completely. You didn't even think of the answer.
Yeah, you beat the answer key, but that's fine. Okay, so the word you have is Olympus.
Right. Olympus?
Yes.
Hercules?
Son of a bitch. I really thought you were going to go for like Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah, that was my first bet.
But it wasn't. Your first bet was...
I know you're a Hercules fan, so...
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, you got
for
it. This segment sucks, man. That went for...
It doesn't suck. This is really training my brain.
Man, that was like a 15-second... That was like a 45-second intro, and you got it in less than 2.
Oh, you've only got one. If you've only got one, then...
Well, yeah. I'll polish it.
If you had a few...
Do you know what? Okay, I'll do one more. Okay?
One more. All right.
Phil.
Phil. As in the Phil? Phil? Or Phil as in like...
I just said Phil.
Phil. I mean... I want to say Hercules.
It's Hercules again. Dad, I really thought you were going to get that. I honest to God did not think you were going to get that. I thought you were going to go like Captain Phillips or something.
Nah, man. I couldn't think of anything with Phil in it except for Hercules.
Damn it. I was going to say Philip, but that would have been cheating.
That was good though. I mean, that took some thinking.
I kind of got in your head a bit there.
Yeah, because I was like, surely he hasn't.
He hasn't done it. He hasn't gone back to back.
Trick the listeners by doing that, because the listeners are going, "Oh, what movie is it?" Well, I've got to answer as quickly as possible to
and they're yelling
keep my confidence up.
Okay, so
right. With that over. All right, I'll send you the next one. The next one is yet another trailer. Also to do
Of
with
course
powers,
it is.
actually, because everything is to do with powers these days. For I
Ooh.
don't know, have you seen the trailer for this film before?
The
There's
new
been quite a few.
Mutants.
The New Mutants.
Is this the horror one with the X-Men horror movie with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now I know what movie this is, but I guessed it. So do you want
Yeah.
me to? Because when I saw the New
I
Mutants, I honestly thought it was either that or it could be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reboot.
No. The key with this trailer is this trailer will have a line in it that I think should be the name of this
Oh,
episode.
okay. Let me
All
guess it.
right, and I want you to guess what line it is.
This goes for
And
51 seconds.
yeah, it's not very. No, it's just a teaser trailer. This one.
Okay, so it's a
Bit shorter.
trailer. This is the
It's a
truest form of the
trailer. Yeah. They're doing that Comic-Con from home thing, and that's going to be there.
Right, okay.
All right, get ready to watch the trailer.
We'll see you
3,
in 51 seconds.
2, 1, enjoy.
I did not get the line in there. Was it the bit where she goes, what did Macy Williams say when she goes, oh, it's no use?
She goes, oh, it's no use, and she goes, it's magic.
Did she say it's magic?
Yeah, it's magic. In a kind of like a, I mean, her accent's very British, but it sounds to me like Austin Powers.
Yeah. Do I make you scared, baby? Do I make you shake at the knees?
I'm an X-Men, baby.
God, I would pay anything to see Mike Myers in in a spooky X-Men movie.
He's the villain.
No, as one of the scared kids. But the rest of them are passable for 17. And you have Mike Myers at 60 trying to play a 20-year-old.
He's CGI'd in on the side.
No, not even just keep him. Just keep him. Keep him the same. And he just sits there just saying like almost Austin Powers lines where he just goes, boy, I hope nothing naughty happens and I don't make it to college next year.
Yeah, exactly. You never see after these films, right? The people who have to come to say, for example, New Mutants, the hospital, who's like, what on earth happened here?
When they go to hospital afterwards?
The movie's finished. The remodelers, real estate agents, they go to the hospital afterwards. You know, oh, there's been a bit of an accident, or someone wants to buy the property, and they go, okay,
He cleans it.
what the hell happened? He cleans it.
Yeah.
The wall's been shredded. It's magic. I want to see that film.
Someone's opened up a portal right up against the retaining wall. Someone's opened up a portal, so the structural integrity of that hospital is just tanked.
New Mutants. Gary has a mind for building.
Is that New Mutants : Gary has that's part of the title. What
The
you just
mind
said?
for building, yeah. And
Gary
so
has-
you think, oh wow, who's this Gary X-Men character? And it turns out he's just the guy who has to renovate the damn hospital they destroyed.
Oh no! It's like a spooky all-male recreation of Bob the Builder. We're just
and he's
cranking these out.
he's like, oh man, I wish I had some people with powers to help me rebuild this building.
And then all of a sudden, Jamie Drury comes in from the side. And that's another Jamie that's in the trailer. He comes in from the side with his tool belt on. And for our international listeners, Jamie Drury is an ex-Prime Minister of ours who stopped doing Prime Ministerial duties and started doing home renovations. But
Homes and Gardens, miss it.
our three alternatives. We have the real-life version, which is the spooky X-Men with Jonathan from Stranger Things, Macy Williams. I almost said Macy Gray there.
Nah, Macy Williams.
Okay. Or our second alternative is we have the Bob the Builder spooky remake. And our third alternative is the movie they've got now, except Mike Myers trying to play a younger kid in his 60-year-old self, slipping in Austin Powers lines, and also Macy Williams is replaced with Macy Gray.
Look, my idea and your idea are obviously the two better ideas out of those three.
I think it's always going to be the better idea.
Yeah. I mean, this movie is cursed to never come out ever because it was supposed to come out in 2018.
Jeez.
Maybe
they never got out of the hospital.
Ooh,
maybe they don't have an ending.
Yeah. So New Mutants was originally supposed to come out April 13th, 2018, before being delayed to February 22nd, 2019 to avoid Deadpool 2. And then it was supposed to be released August 2nd to avoid Dark Phoenix, which it could have beaten Dark Phoenix so much. And then
that's his own franchise.
Yeah, both these movies are his own franchise. And then,
Oh my! What is it doing? It's just shooting itself in the foot every time, literally.
and then it was delayed yet again on April 3rd because Disney bought Fox. And Disney were like, we don't know what to do with this. And it was actually removed from the schedule in March because of COVID-19. And now it's meant to come out on August 28th. Now, I'm not really a betting man, but
All right,
do you think it's going to come out in a month's time? At the movies?
No, they're going to delay it again. Or go straight to DVD right next to Bambi 2. At what point does it go from New Mutant... No, I'm not going to say this joke. This joke sucks. I'm going to say it for the blooper reel. At what point do you think they're going to change the name from New Mutants to Day Old Mutants? I could feel 11 years of my life leave my body as I told that joke.
Staying in this podcast.
You can't keep every dumb thing I said. No, I actually genuinely think we should delete that joke. But anyway, what would you rate that trailer, Jim?
I liked it. I for some reason at the start of watching it, I knew they were going to use that whole "Leave Those Kids Alone" song because I mean they are kids. In real life, they're no longer kids because it was filmed like 5 years ago.
Day Old Mutants now.
So actually, you know what? It hasn't been released, so they literally have left those kids alone.
Oh, so right. as far as trailers go, then it accomplished everything it needed to. So it was a 10 out of 10 trailer.
Yeah.
Best trailer.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, 10 out of 10. But I want to see the movie.
I have no interest.
It's kind of intriguing to me, like a horror X-Men movie, because we've always got the it's either comedy with Deadpool or it's like awesome, but at the same time really cliched and weird and just like by the books X-Men movies. But
here's the thing: don't you think all those spooky elements that are in there, they're kind of spooky? But don't you think that you kind of get the vibe that they're going to be really relying on jump scares, like the hand coming out of the pool and that creepy mask guy that turned and smiled, someone like burst open the door and rushed at Macy Gray.
Yeah, it looks like there'll be a few jump scares, but I think it might also have or even if you have powers like these kids have, you're gonna really struggle in the hospital, and that's going to be the exciting part. So it's not necessarily the jump scares of the horror part; it's the fact that hey, someone with extreme powers is scared of these people, so you should be too, right?
Here's my betting market. Right. What do you reckon the odds are of it just completely abandoning the horror aspect, and the third act of the film is just all action? It's just all their powers just coming out to play, busting open walls, kicking over jeeps.
That is the last act of every X-Men movie. So yes,
that's true. Okay, so that's paying like $1.10. Yeah, there's no point putting that.
Nothing at all. What's your
right?
I would give that I'd look a 7 out of 10 for the trailer.
See, I would not give it a 7, and not just because I don't rate things 7s.
Okay.
I'm going to rate that. I was really going sub 5. I was going to go 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
I'm really not interested.
Worse than Project
I'm not
Power.
Interested. Well, Project Power went on for longer, and Project Power has the incredible advantage that I didn't actively watch it.
This is true.
But that one there, I did watch it. It looks visually nice, actually, we'll say that.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe I'm overcompensating because I know I like watching any movie or TV show. But I don't know. I'm looking for that thing to jump out at me. And not in a jump scare way. Just something that looks interesting. It just looks like a spooky X-Men movie.
So being distracted by the trailer made it better.
Yeah. It actually played to its strength by not being itself. It's like the first date, and it just lied to me at every corner, and it actually helped. All right, should we just move on to the next one?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. That's enough New Mutants, because let's face it, there'll be several more New Mutants trailers in the future. I mean, we could do. I wonder what the first film series will be that we have like a trilogy. So we've had all 3. We've had 3 trailers.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I bet you'll be something like that.
It'll be some comic book movie.
The next trailer I've put in here this one just for you. I thought it was tough trying to choose just 3 trailers from a week.
Can I guess what it is? Don't give it away, but I've already got a guess. Continue.
All right, I wanted to throw in one that was different to everything else, and was something that we'll watch together, because I want to hear your actual live reactions. You can just talk over the top of it because it's not going to make too much of a difference.
Can I guess?
There's not one that Yeah. All right, you can guess. Yeah. Go nuts.
Is it Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
It is not Assassin's Creed
Oh,
Valhalla. Ooh,
damn.
but that that would have been good. For those who
Yeah.
don't know, you were a big Assassin's Creed fan.
I went off the reservation. I left. I was an ex. What do you call that when someone? I denounced my religion.
Excommunicado. Is that the word you're looking for?
No, excommunication is when you get kicked out. I denounced my faith. I did. I left in complete disdain for that series. Right before Black Flag, I left after 3, Assassin's Creed 3, and I never looked back. I haven't played any
Fair
other
enough.
ones since.
Well, I mean, Valhalla does look good, but no, it is
Well,
not Assassin's Creed. I'll send you this now for you.
okay.
The trailer that we'll be watching is called World's Toughest Race.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's got Bear Grylls.
it's a reality
It's
competition.
Amazon. It's a reality competition, but something you haven't seen before.
Okay. Okay, I'll say this before I watch it. I despise reality TV shows. I hate them.
Yeah.
And things like The Voice, it's never about singing. Things like My Kitchen Rules, it's never about cooking, and it's just so mind-numbingly boring and just so repetitive. And I don't understand why there are so many of them on TV. I hate them.
I think you might like this one a bit more than the others. What do you think it's going to be? Just off the title, World's Toughest Race, Bear Grylls.
It's going to be a bunch of stupid people who think they're tougher than they really are, jumping in icy rivers and trying to rock climb, and they have no upper body strength, and they don't understand that to actually climb mountains, you need to have finger strength. You can't just lift weights and call each other bruh when you're in the gym.
I mean, the third trailer. I mean,
I think it's going to be people, to sum it up, severely overestimating themselves, and Bear Grylls is going to make them drink seawater through their colon to make up for it.
and with that, let's start the trailer in 3,
Okay.
2, 1, enjoy. Oh, you can talk over this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to talk over this.
Bear Grylls, my man.
Bear Grylls.
Oh, that looks like a kind of a Tomb Raider landscape.
I like there's a shot of Bear Grylls coming up.
What
That I like.
What did Fiji do to deserve this?
I don't know. Imagine the people of Fiji.
66 teams.
Imagine the people of Fiji, and you've got 60 that many teams of people running through your
Yeah.
village. Like, do you mind? That's my backyard.
Jesus Christ. Where's the taxi stand? Do you have a tap here? I need to wash the mud off my boots.
Yeah, exactly. Can I sleep here tonight? You got any spare
Yeah.
rice?
How much I'll give you 18,000 rubles. Is that a lot? If I give you 18,000, will you let me sleep here tonight?
Yes, 100%.
671 kilometers.
That seems pretty far. I don't know how big Fiji is.
What are these people's qualifications?
I'm not sure. My question for these these types of shows like Survivor and stuff. What do you tell your boss?
Hey, I'm going on national television to make a fool of myself and potentially die.
I'm gonna run 161 kilometers across Fiji.
That's how much I hate working here, because they're going to give me maybe like 100 grand, and that is enough for me to not work here for a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's what you tell your boss. You suck so much as a manager that I'm literally going to bike across Fiji, put my life in danger because you won't give me time off when I ask for it in a week in advance.
Actually, does
coward.
this show even say it offers like a money reward?
No. Oh, there's a guy, he's got hypothermia.
Yeah.
Okay, first impressions,
Yeah.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
And also, I was dead on.
You
Bunch
were
of
dead on.
dumbasses overestimating themselves. I can't wait to sit on the couch with just a big bowl of steamed dumplings that I made for myself, and I'm just going to cover it in cheese and just unhealthy shit. Just going to completely negate the nutritional aspects of like prawn and chives inside a puff pastry steamed shell, and I'm just going to sit them shoveling them into my mouth with a salad spoon when I watch these people, who have abs and think that they can bike for 671 kilometers and they're going to be okay. I can't wait for the first one to get a tapeworm.
Oh,
I reckon episode 2, the first tapeworm comes out.
What you're going to do is sit there in absolute comfort, watching these people suffer.
That's it.
For
Oh,
however
2
many-
pairs of socks,
a heater next year.
tracksuit pants, a hoodie, calling sick from work. I'll make less money to watch these people try to make money. That's what I would
That's
do.
if they're making money.
I don't know. Are they making money?
I don't know. A quick
That's good. So what's that? The world's toughest race.
World
That trailer.
toughest race.
That is an 8 out of 10. That trailer
That's
for
an
me.
8 out of 10 trailer.
That's an 8 out of trailer. And I'll tell you, it was very cliche though. It was very kind of like the text comes up and it's got the stuttering music. That's the guy's like, it builds suspense. However, see, now I'm getting into the territory where I don't rate the trailers. I'm rating the concept of the show that I'm watching.
Let me tell you the concept.
Okay.
66 teams from 30 countries race non-stop for 11 days, 24 hours a day across hundreds of miles of rugged Fijian terrain. Filmed last fall in Fiji, the series is a battle to finish for 330 competitors made up of teams of 5, including 4 racers and an assistant crew.
Well, that's just in case one of them dies, they can keep going.
Yeah, they have a ringer. 671 kilometers.
That is messed up. Okay, well, do you know what? That trailer, I got all of that from the trailer.
Yeah.
I heard Fiji, I got 11 days, I got 66 teams. Just the sheer amount of manpower that went into that show. The first thought I had, 66 teams with 5 people in them.
Yeah.
It said, 10 episodes? There are some people out there that are going to get 0 screen time.
Oh, easy.
There are some people out there that lost shoes, got bitten by ticks, and now they can't eat red meat because that's a real thing that can happen to you. One of them probably got lost in the jungle for 4 hours, and they're not going to appear on the show because there are 66 teams with 5 people in each teams.
And Bear Grylls can't find them all. Although there is that shot of him.
330 teams.
There is that shot of him in the helicopter, side of the helicopter.
Yeah.
Where I imagine that the whole show is him on the side being like, "You doing okay down there?"
What do you think the power output for that pilot was to compensate just the sheer weight of Bear Grylls' balls? Just dragging that helicopter down from the left-hand side.
He was probably yelling, "Mayday, Mayday," the entire time.
Bear Grylls didn't have a headset on, so he's probably sitting there going like, "Hey, Grylls, you gotta either take a seat or winch those boys up, man, because I am burning into the reserve fuel here. I'm losing a lot of power. You gotta do something, fam."
Response is just like, "Mate, if we crash, I'll build us a hut in the forest."
That's it. If we crash, I can build us a landing pad before we hit the ground. I'm Bear Grylls, and I should have died about 15 years ago.
That was really good. That was really good. I forgot entirely what Bear Grylls sounded like until you just said that.
Oh, I thought you meant the trailer.
No.
Look at us. Look at us just giving each other good old pats on the back.
Yeah.
Hey?
I'll tell you my cool Bear Grylls.
Episode.
Well, not really a cool bit. Random Bear Grylls story I've got for you. I was we went to a park the other day, and we went under this bridge to get to it. And under this bridge was just this random Bear Grylls gym.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
And I was like, what? It was like, I can't remember the name of it, Bear Grylls, like military training or something like that.
Why would he not just call it the Bear Cave?
Or be prepared to get grilled.
No, it was under a bridge. It was hidden away like a cave. Why would he make it a pun
okay.
like...
Okay, yeah.
It's not a barbecue store.
I imagine it's just... I'm sure he has other ones.
You didn't tell us what you rated it.
Oh, look. The trailer itself has caught me, and I'll definitely watch it. Like, I needed everything that... It gave me the facts. I needed everything that I needed to know. There's so many competitors in it that it could possibly ruin the entire show for me.
That's true. You saw people almost die, and that hooked me.
That's all. Yeah. And that's only like, what, 2 or 3 of the 330 people there.
I'm interested to know if I'm going to hate these people, and if I'm going to enjoy them suffer, or if I'm actually going to be encouraged by their enthusiasm and want to see them succeed.
To join the Bear Grylls Bear Cave.
Oh, I'd never join it, but I'd be pouring some out for them if they get eliminated.
Sign up for a membership but never show up.
Yeah, exactly. I'd probably just subscribe to them on Patreon or something like that, and then completely forget about it. Just like all my other heroes.
I doubt it has a Patreon.
It's like all my other heroes and dreams. Just subscribe and then forget.
Yeah.
It's getting dark towards the end.
Yeah. I would give the trailer. I want to say an 8 out of 10. In terms of like overall excitement for it. If it turns out there's a prize pool, I would have liked to know that in the trailer. I don't want to go into it.
Like, it's still so intriguing. You don't know what they're doing it for, but they're doing it and you want to know.
No, but I don't want to go into it. Press play in the first episode, and they're competing for like $10,000.
It's not even that. It's not even enough for the airfares and the malaria pills.
Nah, mate. Like, that's not even the same amount of meters that they're running.
Yeah, how many meters were they running?
Well, 671
That's
kilometers.
670 kilometers.
671,000 meters, right? $1 million prize pool is what I want, or a $671,000 prize pool.
Oh, so you get $1,000. You get a dollar a meter.
$1 a meter, but only the winner.
Only the winner.
Yeah.
What if you go off? What if you go there and back?
Well, then it's double or nothing, isn't it?
Gee, really nothing. You lose everything.
Yeah, including your life.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, we've gone a bit over time.
I think we did well. This is good. Even if this isn't the first episode, this is a very good dress rehearsal. If you're listening to this, it's either on a best of, a behind the scenes, or
unreleased.
God forbid, if this is the first episode, then
hidden in the DVD features of
yeah.
whatever this becomes.
You have to do the Konami code in your VCR remote. Do you remember VCR remotes?
Yes.
My God, you had your own remote for the VCR and the DVD.
I want remotes not to exist anymore. I want to skip between trailers by blinking. I keep my eyes
That'll
open.
happen very soon.
I keep my eyes open for the 2 minutes that it runs. I blink, goes to the next one. Yeah?
Yeah, well, if you keep buying Apple products, they'll make it soon. I'm sure
they will. Yeah, surely. Well, this has been the first episode of the Inner World podcast, where normally we just talk about trailers. A little off track today with the first episode, but what's like Will said, dress rehearsal / this is going to be the first episode.
Hey, it's called Inner World, not In a Perfect World.
Thank you for listening.
My name's Will.
Have a nice day.